That this bill now be read a second time. It is a fact that South Australia is the laughing stock of the nation in regards to electricity stability. Subsequent uncertainty following the statewide blackout has seen South Australian power prices become the most expensive in the world, making it a fundamental priority that South Australia establishes a nuclear power plant to provide a cheaper, more local and stable electricity source that will work in South Australia. Therefore, I would like to present to the Chamber the Nuclear Power and Development Act 2017 as the opposition's solution to South Australia's electrical instability. Unfortunately, whenever nuclear is heard, people commonly let fear override fact. Yet, despite this entrenched perspective, nuclear power is a very safe option that will provide economic benefits for South Australia. Nuclear power will provide the state of South Australia with a stable, cheap, safe and reliable source of electricity that wholly supports South Australia. In South Australia, we have 25% of the world's uranium resources, making up 80% of Australia's entire uranium resources, which at current mining levels would power 20 million homes. By taking this option, South Australia is taking a pragmatic course towards achieving zero carbon emission energy in addition to other renewable sources. In conjunction with the nuclear power plant, a desalination plant will be established to supply the plant with purified seawater. By using a desalination plant to treat salt water for usage, there is no water stress placed on the local community or ecosystem. It should be pointed out that a nuclear power plant in South Australia would stabilise our baseload energy, with renewables such as wind and solar forming our dispatchable energy. There is a difference during times of high energy demand. In addition to this, our bill proposes the establishment of a nuclear waste storage facility, which, according to the Nuclear Fuel Cycle Royal Commission, presents, and I quote, a significant economic opportunity for South Australia, which would be viable under a range of cost, revenue and market share scenarios, ultimately finding that the activity should be undertaken by the government. The Nuclear Power Development Act 2017 will also keep Australia within the boundaries of the Paris Agreement to limit the rise of the global average temperature to well below 2 degrees Celsius above pre-industrial levels, and to pursue efforts to limit the temperature increase to 1.5 degrees above pre-industrial levels, which is also outlined in the Nuclear Fuel Cycle Royal Commission. Therefore, the aims of the Nuclear Power Development Act are to provide stable electricity, reduce electrical prices, increase employment and fundamentally reduce our carbon emissions in an age of unprecedented uncertainty and caution stricken by the effects of climate change.